reading 10 pages of terms and conditions and privacy policies, yeah? I will try to keep it short but concrete. So, last time we had the legal update. It was made in Dubai in February. And there we presented a path that we are pursuing to be something more like a hedge fund, to bring this solution and to have relevant licenses and entities. Shortly after this meeting in Dubai with you, we had an internal meeting, and I presented to the founders the possibilities and especially the hurdles of becoming an international fund. Yeah, they weren't impressed, let's say so. A few weeks later, we had a meeting where Jeremy told that DAISY project is out of the box. That's why, as it is popular nowadays say, if we identify ourselves as a fund, we will have to act as a fund. So let's not put all the ideas behind this project in the box where we do not want to be. Again, easy said. Daniel, please come up with the idea. So I had hundreds of hours of legal research. We have several meetings. We have made research from Brazil to Japan, literally. We wanted to find a solution which will cater the project in the way that we won't be pushed in the conventional box. And as of May of this year, we are building this new structure. So, everybody heard of DAO, but not every project which calls itself DAO is actually a DAO. So the new idea is not to force the DAISY community to conventional financial frames, but rather give the community more power and control over the process, what and how will be happening. So this is what we want to achieve after we will so-called relaunch the legal part of the project. We want to achieve it through DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, which will be like a bottom-up entity for the community itself. And in order to be real DAO, not just saying that we are DAO, but actually be a DAO, we will have to have a utility access token with a fixed price, and our DAO, the entity itself, will be a non-profit, meaning that the structure is built only to facilitate the need of community, of each and every one of you, not to earn profit for the structure itself. Of course it will have income, but it only will be for self-sustainable, not in order to pay profits. And as it happened before, we had the idea, we were already starting building it, and thanks to one certain jurisdiction, we have now a possibility to actually establish a non-profit DAO, which is made for blockchain projects, and they're fitting our model quite well. The main hurdle we will have is the global reach of DAISY, meaning that we need to cover from legal side all our main jurisdictions where our community members are. So, not to be understood in the wrong way, the DAO entity is the main legal body for the community, which means that each of you will be the part of this non-profit DAO. But everything else, everything concerning financial activities, will be provided towards the community through registered and licensed legal entities. Whether it will be crypto trading, forex trading, crowdfunding, IDOs, wallets, whatever. each and every service which will be provided to the community will be provided through a licensed and/or registered legal entity. Currently, we are working simultaneously to build the DAO itself and also to have the service providers in place, meaning we are establishing legal bodies, we are writing governance rules, we are writing smart contracts, everything which connects to the DAO. And we are also applying for AI trading license, crowdfunding license, and IDO license. The hardest part of structuring such an entity, because the DAO is not something new, but the non-profit DAO with the legal entity service providers who are licensed in financial field, this is something new. So for us, the hardest part is to actually understand and try to see through all possible situations which may arise during operating a non-profit DAO, as it will eventually be without a central governing body. Meaning that at some point when the community is large enough, each and every one of you will have a vote inside the community. Your vote will have a weight, and there will be no 1, 2, 3, or 10 persons deciding. The whole community will decide together what will happen next and when it will happen. And from our part, it's most important to see all the weaknesses so that the project cannot be harmed. So, is it a legal problem? Is it a technical problem? Is it a marketing problem? Whatever. We need to try to see all of those problems through and already now try to mitigate them. Important part in this, we will have a council with independent legal, financial and technical auditors who will each and every time stamp that whatever service provider we onboard, whatever decision we are making, it's in the interest of the community and community only. We also must understand that the structure we are building is unique. I have only 7 minutes here left, but the day Jeremy, the day we had this call, when he said that, Daniel, thank you for your last 1 year job, throw it away. I said like, okay, Jeremy, yeah, let's restart. And I started to think about this DAO, I read about it, I found the laws, and I started to understand that there is actually a possibility to build such structure in the way that never ever have ever done before. Because there are really small nuances you have to take in consideration in order to become a real DAO and in order to, at the same time, to comply with all financial rules. And this is, I wouldn't say it's an easy task, but we really do see how to reach it. We really do know the needed jurisdictions we need to use. Our legal team is working on it, our technical team is working on it, and the day we launch, as Jeremy said, if someone would say that what you're doing has never been done before, then we are going to say, then regulate the market after us. So we are the first comers. If you want such products to exist, you have to regulate it according to our model. And each and every day we have a... Yeah, thank you. One thing I wanted to maybe to them to say that I know you're all excited. I know you're also all tired, probably, because a really, really, really long journey has already been behind us. And I cannot say to you that starting from the Monday, everything is ready and we start. Unfortunately, no, because every day we have new hurdles. One jurisdiction says that you can do it this way, other says that you can do it the same thing but a bit differently. So we need to put these pieces together. It takes time. Our real aim is to be ready for February. But again, please be patient, because the founders' main focus was always quality and safety of the community members, quality and safety of the product. And if you will have, Jeremy, guys, if you will have a call when we have to maybe delay again, then you know who to blame. Blame the lawyers. Thank you.